quick routine for you here to do in the morning using a jade facial roller. Why am I using a facial roller and not, for example, a gua sha? Because jade rollers you can use over the eyes. Some people say you can just press with a gua sha around the eyes. You might see people saying it's okay to gently scrape around the eyes. I prefer not to do that. I keep away from the eye area with the gua sha, perhaps just gently pressing, like I say, underneath. Whereas with the jade roller we can have a good little roll over the top because it's nice and gentle. You don't even need to use a facial oil if you don't want under your jade facial roller, or actually it can be made from other materials, it doesn't have to be jade. I like a little facial mist. You can use a facial oil if you like, it helps it to absorb, or you can just use nothing at all. And why I actually like using the facial rolls in the morning is just they're so good at reducing puffiness. If you wake up you've got puffy eyes, things like that, it's really good at kickstarting lymphatic as well. So we're just going to start by taking the large end and rolling. Ooh, kept mine in the fridge overnight so it's lovely and cold as well. Rolling down from the ear at least 5 times, maybe 7, and the other side. This is just helping that lymphatic system, all the channels to open up there. Lovely. Okay, let's start. We're actually going to go up the neck now. We never go down across the windpipe area, just going either side. Under the chin. And then onto the jawline. Now you can, if you want, put one finger there just to add a bit of resistance and then roll along the jawline. And then I'm going to go from the nasolabial fold up the cheek. Lovely and cooling, waking up the skin. Now across the cheek, always going upwards and outwards from the centre of the skin. Encouraging collagen, elastin, lymphatic flow. Now I'm going to gently, carefully, we're not pressing too hard here, we're doing really, really lightly, especially if you want to encourage lymphatic flow. That's just underneath the skin surface, so you can just do light strokes. And I'm going to gently roll across my eye now. Now if you've got a roller that has a large roller and a small one, you can choose. If you want, you can just use the small one. You could just go above the eye. If you don't want to go over the actual eyeball there, you could just go under the eye. Or you could use the large size, which kind of covers the whole eye, and just gently go over. Do the little crow's feet area there. I'm actually going to take the small side and just do that area under the brow. I often find if I wake up and I've got puffy eyebrows or puffy under the eyes, a few rolls with the roller, being so careful around the eyes, okay, so delicate, it just makes an instant reduction in that puffiness. Lovely, and I'm going to go between the eyebrows. Up from the eyebrows. You might get a little bit of faint redness, that's okay, that will fade. Just encouraging fresh blood flow. Lovely, now onto the other side. Now if you had acne, you might not want to use a roller on it, definitely not a gua sha. If you've got rosacea, which I get sometimes, you could gently roll over it, making sure that the roller is clean, obviously, or you could choose to avoid those areas. Okay, now gently over the eye. The great thing about jadestone is how cool it stays as well. I'm going to gently take that small one under the brow. It was handy to do this in front of a mirror, of course, and then under the eye, being so careful. It just feels so good though. especially on those hot sunny days in the morning when it's all hot, and you take your roller from the fridge and you just use it, just like one of the best feelings. Okay, again, let's go between the eyebrows, relaxing the muscles as we go. That's a great thing. It's not just lymphatic drainage, it's also relaxing the muscles. So if you get those frown lines, telling the muscle to relax. It just feels great, just giving yourself a lovely massage with all those benefits. Lovely, and then to finish, we've moved everything out there, we've given everything a good little massage, and we're just going to finish again how we started. Rolling down, draining away any of the fluid that we've moved across the face and the other side. If you want to give a little wiggle at your collarbones there just to finish. Hope you enjoyed that. Do that every morning if you like. Only takes a few minutes. How long did that take me? 6 minutes. Could do it in less than 5 if you wanted to. And I hope you have a great day.